Hey guys, welcome
rude.
to Lounge TV. I'm Larry, and that there's Scaredy Cat Tom. What?
More like you're rude and I'm here.
Yeah. So springtime, right? It's here,
That it is.
and got a lot of chores to do. So I mowed the lawn today. I'm also going to Kev's coming over, so we're going to be playing some golf today. Lounge golf will be back.
Nice.
But I already mowed, I have to weed whack. But I wanted to show you guys something because I got my hot tub ready. Now, I have the top on here because keeping it warm. But, major problems this year. Major problems. I came out here, I had started it up, I filled it all up. Ran it, put the chemicals in, everything was fine there. And then I came out the next day. Right on cue. I came out here and there was a puddle of water. Just a little puddle, and it was right over here in this corner, right here. And I was like, oh great. So I had taken off this panel because I was thinking it was this down here. Because sometimes it turns a lot when you're trying to, because that's how you empty it, and there's a valve push in, come out, right? So I thought it was coming out of there, but it was over here. So I figured, okay, the water's just running down this way. So I took that off. It wasn't coming from there. At first I thought it was, then it wasn't. So I took this panel off. And if you come over here, okay, so it's, Tom, come over this corner over here. Okay, so you can tell it's fixed because this is all dry now, because it was really wet. So this hose right here has a fitting that goes into this pump. I replaced this pump. Well, I've replaced this heater. This is the heater right here. I've replaced that 2 or 3 times. Because like an idiot, when I first got the hot tub, I didn't realize you have to replace those filters or clean them out. And clean them off really good, and I didn't clean them. Everything's a learning experience in life, right? So
Yeah, like we've learned that apparently this hot tub breaks down like at least once a year.
it didn't break down at all last year.
Okay, 1 year's exception.
Yeah, well, it might have been a couple years. However,
Most years it breaks down.
so the fitting that was in here in this pump, I used it from the pump that was here before this one when I had to replace it. So I took it out and put it in there, and it just got, I guess it got too thin and had a little crack in it. Next thing you know, when I went to take it out, the whole threaded inside stayed there and all the rest of it came off. So I had nothing to grab a hold of it. Yeah, we got an airplane going by right now, guys, in case you can't hear it. That's a big one too. Oh, it's the military ones. But yeah, we got another one coming out over here, guys.
Oh yeah, right there.
They could have at least told us so that we would know to wait to film.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a piece of it right here. It was white plastic.
Ah.
Yeah, so this part was stuck in the inside, threaded inside. And this right here that it's threaded into is plastic also. So you got to be
plastic on plastic.
Yeah, and you got to be really careful because, you know, you don't want to mess up the threads in there.
Right.
So I had seen a TikTok video, which TikTok is good for some things, right? So I seen one where somebody had broke off a metal pipe with that was threaded in, and they put like bolts, as many bolts as they could in there in the hole, and then they turned the bolts. The bolts kind of grab the inside and then spin it.
Gotcha.
I was trying that, but I had to be very careful so I didn't mess up the threads in there. Couldn't get it. I'll tell you what, it took me probably about 2 hours one day trying to figure out how to get it, and then about 5 hours on the day that I actually finally got it. And
yeah, you were out here for a while those days.
Yeah, because I was trying a little bit of everything. Oh, stink bug.
Don't throw it at me.
It was dead one, Tom.
I don't care.
So anyway, my point is that I finally got it out. Didn't mess up any of the threads. I had ordered this new fitting from Amazon, and it worked perfect. Put this on, but sometimes I can be a moron, right? And I don't think things through. I just start doing something. Well, I emptied the whole hot tub after I just filled it up and just put chemicals in it, right, when we found the leak. So when the hose came off, it's all pouring out here. So I hooked up my hose and emptied it there, not thinking to myself. All of a sudden I came out here and I'm like, after it got emptied, I'm like, are you kidding me? See this right here?
No.
Wait, that white square. There's one.
Okay, I see.
There's one over there too, right behind that beam.
Oh, here.
Yeah, they're valves, shut-off valves.
Oh.
So I could have shut it off there, and shut it off there, and worked on that, and I wouldn't have lost all that water. I could have had the whole hot tub. That's what they're there for. And for whatever reason, it didn't even like, you know,
And instead,
register.
you had to completely refill it and buy new chemicals to put in.
Yeah, well, I had new chemicals, so the chemicals just went in.
Or you would have had.
But I had to
those chemicals for
refill. You know,
longer.
300 gallons. I had to refill it and everything. So everything is working perfect now.
Good.
Which I'm glad. And yeah, there's nothing worse than that when you're ready to hook up your hot tub and get ready to, you know, to enjoy it and everything, and then all of a sudden, boom, it doesn't work.
Yep.
But that's what happens. And all I have to do is put on the panel. I took the panel off just for this video so that we could show you the inside.
Yeah, because you did this like a while ago.
Yeah, you know what actually wound up getting it? I have this one little pair of pliers that the pliers come out, but it has like the nose of it is like this.
Yeah.
And they're kind of pointy and it's small. I got them in there and I kind of spread them apart and I used that to finally get it off. Yeah,
there you go.
But I had to take this hose off because it was in the way. I really couldn't work in there.
Yeah, it doesn't look very repair friendly in there.
No, it's very hard to work there. So I remember putting that pump in there. That was quite a little project there too. But yeah, and then I also noticed because I was going in here. I wonder if they're still there. Let's see. Oh no, they're not there. I had lifted up one of these cushions. You can see there's 3 of them right there. There's one down there and 2 of them there.
Oh.
Right? There's some down there on that rag.
There's one
look
on
at
that
them.
cushion.
See them all over the pillows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
There was literally, I would say, 100 of them in there.
Ugh.
You know, and it's like, how? There's no openings in there. How do they get it? They must be able to get in the smallest little areas, you know?
Yeah, like cats.
But yeah, I had opened it up and I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? So all these stink bugs are in there, and yeah, I don't know, we'll be using those pillows because they stink.
Yeah, how would you even go about cleaning those?
The pillows?
Yeah.
You'd have to take the stuffing out and then throw them in the washing machine. But you know,
I guess that makes sense.
see, it's like just like that. You just pull that out and then you
Okay, it's just
throw
like the
them in
pillowcases.
in the washing machine. Yeah, which chickens are acting up over there.
When aren't they?
But like these cushions, we've already washed them before, but we barely even sit on there. Me and Mom were talking about like maybe getting rid of this set because we don't really use it.
I was about to say, like, I kind of get it. Like,
Kind of get what?
why you would want to get rid of it, because it's like,
It kind
like you
of
said, you don't use it
and
at
there's
all.
not a whole lot of room in here, and the cushions are always dirty. I mean, we used to put the cushions away and stuff like that, but it didn't matter because you see what happens in there.
Yeah.
You get the what you call it, the stink bugs, or the shield. Actually, their real name is shield bugs. You get them.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so hot tub's all ready to go. Let me just let me show everybody what it looks like. You know, the water, because it's so inviting. I think we have it at 102 degrees though. It's a little warm.
A little bit.
Look at that.
There it is. That is indeed a hot tub.
Yes.
Full of water
Nice and
and
clear water.
smelling of chemicals.
Yes, which it should.
Well, yeah.
Hot tub should smell like chemicals. Should smell like bromine.
Yeah.
Or bromine. What do they? How do you pronounce
Bromine.
Because you know, everybody's knows I have trouble pronouncing my name. Hey, and just I haven't removed any comments from that video, but I did see one that said you're deliberately mispronouncing the word, and you are. There's a wasp over your head right now. There's 2 of them.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I hope they didn't come from under the cover. But anyway, no, you're 100% wrong. I literally explained on the video that there was a place called Mario's Steakhouse in Camden that we used to go to. Matter of fact, my oldest sister, Peggy, worked there. And they had great Italian water ice there and cheesesteaks and all that stuff. And it was called Mario's. There was no Mario, it was Mario's. And then they said, this commenter said something about, I deliberately say it wrong, and I would not like it if somebody called me and they spelled my name Laurry. So I guess that would be Lori.
Or like Laurie.
Or Laurie. It wouldn't bother me. I've had people say Larry.
Yeah.
People have different accents. They say different. It doesn't bother me. My first name, which is Lorenz, it's actually not pronounced Lorenz. It's pronounced Lawrence.
Because the German spelling of the name.
Of Lawrence, yeah. And it's like, I don't get on anybody's back about that. All my life, everybody's mispronounced that. It's no big deal to me. It's only a big deal to the grammar police out there that think that they... And then the other one, remember I was talking about the one person that just came on every time?
Mm-hmm.
They did come on and they said that they were only joking. I told you I didn't know whether they were joking or not joking, but I always thought they were joking. But it gets to be old after a while, you know. I say, you're mispronouncing the word. Guess what, guys? I'm old as dirt, and I'm going to always say Mario.
Yeah, you will.
Even when it's Mario. And there, I said it right for you guys that get all butthurt over it and everything, right?
Yeah.
So,
speaking of the chickens, didn't you like figure something out about them recently, about like their food or something?
yeah. I was giving them a mixture of scratch and, what's the other stuff called? Scratch and crumbles. I would mix it all up, give them steady. They don't really need much scratch at all. You should be giving them just all crumbles, and then give them a handful of scratch. At the end, scratch is like the corn kernels and different grains and stuff like that. So I'm giving them all crumbles now, and then I go in and we also realized that when we did that, because remember I would always say they got their chicken feed all over the whole pen. Well, that's what it was. I think they were trying to pull out the scratch to get to the crumbles.
Ah.
Yeah, so they're trying to tell me for months and months and months. But you know, everything, like I said, is a learning experience. You don't, you know, you learn everything. I mean, obviously, they're well fed.
Yeah.
Because they're not little skinny chickens. So today's a good day for them to get their dust baths and stuff like that. I have these out of the ground right now because I want to weed whack.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, before I forget, Dave, Jack, and Anita sent us an Easter like box of candy.
Yeah,
We're delicious. We didn't open it up in a video or anything because we don't hardly get any fan mail anymore, so it's a little rough to do that. But Dave, Jack, and Anita, thank you so much. We enjoyed them very much. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we wish we had a map though of what was what, right? Because it's always a pain when you get a box of different kinds of chocolates that are filled with different stuff, and you just like, like, because my wife doesn't like coconut, so she'll be like, coconut, and I'll be like, okay, and then I'll eat the rest. I mean, it gets eaten. Problem is that we just didn't have a map of that because they don't give maps, I guess, with that candy.
Yeah.
But I don't. Was there anybody else that sent us anything that we need to recognize?
Not that I can think of.
I can't think of anything either. So, guys, it's getting hot. I got a lot of work to do still to weed whack. I'm going to put that panel back on there. That's all done. I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about that. And guess what's coming up next? Next will be this. Getting the cover off. Filling the pool up. Starting it up.
Like, soon?
Oh, yeah. I hate the cover on it. You know that.
You didn't even go swimming unless it's 85 out, at least.
Doesn't matter when I go swimming. I just want to see the pool. Fool. Don't you think that's cool?
Alright, you can stop.